check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boy.
Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday, hope you're all doing well. God, I'm yellow today, aren't I? What's going on there? One day we'll get these lights fixed. One day. Today's not that day. How about green? Still pretty yellow. Blue? That looks a little more human-like. Maybe we'll go with blue today. It makes me look really pale. I am quite pale. Welcome everyone. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for being here. Brand new boy at the start of the stream.
Ben.
Boom.
My dude. How are you? How was your weekend?
It was alright, thank you.
Excited for another fun stream. Thanks for including my Art of Babs.
Thank you for sending.
Loved the new episode of Worst Games Ever. Hope you are having a great day. Big love to you, my dude.
Thank you, Stephen, for the blips. Appreciate it.
Ahoy. I just got a promotion.
Oh, congratulations.
So I thought I'd share the wealth. Also, so glad to hear that you've picked up Golf Story.
Yeah.
It was one of my goodies back in 2017 and I love seeing people discover it.
Ben Cooper, thank you very much for the donation. Congratulations on your promotion. Thank you for sharing a little bit of it with us. Yeah, Golf Story is great. I've just done the Open. I think I've won the Open now, and that's where I've got up to. It's great. It's a fantastic little game. I've known about it for some time, but it's taken me bloody ages to play it, and I feel like the Switch is the perfect place to experience it for the first time. So, yeah, it's wonderful. I would urge people to go check it out. And yes, TripleJumpShop.com is the subject of the new boy. You want a hoodie like this? All sorts of merchy merch? Go check it out. You'd be supporting us a great deal if you go over there and buy some stuff from us. I did have a good weekend. Thank you for asking, Stephen. I had more done on my tattoo, and my arm is very swollen and very bruised and quite sore, which is why I'm wearing baggy clothes today.
Hi, Ben.
Hello.
I need to just go to TripleJumpShop.com and spend all my money.
Yeah.
The idea just came to me out of nowhere.
What can I say? The power of the boy is not small. That was good, wasn't it? That was coherent. A good sentence. One of the best sentences. Pop George, thank you for the blips there. We've also got some other stuff in here. What I have been talking over. Bear with me. 10B Zone, thank you for the resub. 6 months. Gaming! Hellion Kate. Again, I'm still not sure how to pronounce the last portion of your name there. Kate/Cat. I think it might be Kate. Thank you so much for the resub. 4 months. 4 months of streams. Thanks for the entertainment, guys. You're very welcome. Thank you for the support. Appreciate you. What else we got here? Steniak, thank you for the resub. 48 months. It's Barbara time. It is. It most certainly is. Stephen, thank you for gifting 2 subs to the community. Welcome to the Warriors Clan. Meredy Andy. And Room Service 1664. Welcome to the Warriors Clan, both of you. Thank you, Stephen, for gifting the sub. Okay, Kate. It's Kate. All right, gotcha. I'll remember it. I will probably forget and ask again next time. Thank you. N. Barlam, thank you for the resub. 47 months. Babs, must forgive. TTJ Piss Smash, absolutely. Brooks Essentialist, 16 months. Let's do piss. Nice. Good stuff. We love that. Jack Without the Sea, welcome to the Warriors Clan. Courtesy of Stephen, gifting a sub. Thank you, Stephen. Lovely stuff. I was going to say something. It's clearly really important. My brain is a sieve. I have not been sleeping well. And then, as I said, got tattooed for 6 hours on Sunday. And then I didn't sleep well. You would have thought I would, but I didn't. It's kind of cruel, isn't it? What legal drugs can I take to knock me out? That's what I need to know. Not feeling these. Not feeling these today. The lighter ones just simply do not show up. Got to go for those prime colours. Hello?
Yeah.
Go back to blue.
It's Tuesday afternoon and it is indeed peace time. It do be sounding right, boy.
It do.
Best time of the week. The peacetime. TTG Dick salute.
Thank you, Stephen. Thank you very much. The tattoo is a continuation of my half sleeve that I have here. Look, I'll show you a little bit of it. It's so sore. There's a bit. You see it? There. That's all you're getting, because I can't roll it up anymore, because my arm hurts. It's a Dark Souls tattoo. It's the bonfire with a bit of Filing Shrine around it, and then there's a Scyther on my inner arm, and it's all connected. But it's been a process over the past year or so, and it's looking sick. But ow, it's nearly done though. It's nearly done. So we're getting there. We are slowly getting there. I remember what I was going to say. Yeah, so we've got some exciting games coming out. Hopefully we can get through Dark Souls 3. It doesn't help that I'm just waffling on about absolute nonsense right now. Hopefully we can get through Dark Souls 3 before the new WWE game launches, at which point we will, of course, be doing a Barbara playthrough of that, which is exciting. And then, flipping, what else? I had some themed months planned, like a month where we only play a certain type of game. It's pun-based, obviously, and that lines up with both April and May. So we need to get through Dark Souls 3 and WWE 2K23 before April, it's not going to happen, quite frankly. It simply isn't going to happen, and I'm sad because I came up with some really bad puns, and I've already got the games planned, so we're just going to have to fly by the seat of our pants. If I can't do it, and I can't think up an alternative pun name for the month, and I have to scrap it, I'll tell you what my pun names are. But for now, I'm keeping it a secret just in case. However, we will be finishing off today's stream with a terrible platinum game, as we have every single week since the start of the year.
You can do it, Ben. Believe in yourself. Believe in Babs.
I believe in Babs, Stephen, but I don't believe in the duration of these games versus weekly 2-hour streams. I simply don't think we're going to fit it all in. You can try, but you never know. We'll try. Not a tadpole, thank you for the resub. 28 months, another month missed last week. I hope that Barbara had a wonderful Galentine's Day. She did, she had a lovely time. Matt Jadith Evans, 3 months, first ever Ben and Barbara live stream, and it's fallen on my 3rd month anniversary. So glad I'm finally able to give to you wonderful people. Hang on.
Just started my first FromSoft game in Elden Ring, and Jesus, I haven't had this much fun with a game since Borderlands 2.
I'm so glad.
Also, it can't be me that Breath of the Wild is just an easier version of Elden Ring, like they are the same game.
AJ Collins, thank you very much for the blips there. I mean, you may well be onto something there. Breath of the Wild is a huge blind spot for me. I've tried to play it a couple of times, and I've ended up bouncing off it. But I'm really going to try with Tears of the Kingdom. That's going to be my goal for this year, is to get through that game. I want to be part of the conversation. I don't want to miss out. Thank you for the blips. Where was I? Matt, there you are. Glad I'm finally able to give to you wonderful people, as I've followed you since the What Culture days. Oh, well, thank you very much, Matt. Glad you're here. I hope you're doing well. We've also got Matt gifted a sub to Refined Beast. Welcome to the Walrus Clan. Refined Beast, thank you, Matt, for your generosity. Okay, I think we're ready to go. I've been doing some stuff off screen. You may remember that last time there was a massive giant man. He's dead. Barbara found the ground floor and hit him in the shin until he died. And so we're gonna have to go back through that area, but there's no giant anymore, because this is the second giant that Barbara's killed actually off stream, which is, it's not. I know it's not my fault. It's not my fault, really. It's only mainly my fault. It's only a little bit my fault. It's mostly Barbara's fault. I think we can all agree upon that. Let me move my windows around. There we go. Right, let's click some buttons. God, I look tired, don't I? Don't I look tired? Just exhausted. I'm so tired. Okay, we're in. Babs is a giant racist. Well, her actions speak for themselves,
I did it. I'm poor now, but happy. but not too poor as I'm not quite as stupid as I appear.
Pup George, did you buy everything on the shop like you threatened? Is that what you were going to do? Go on TripleJumpShop.com and spend all my money. Well, you did. Well, okay. Well, thank you, Pup George, for the blips and also buying everything on the store. That's really generous of you. I will say we've just got the sports time shirts back in. I think I mentioned that last time, though.
I downloaded Demon's Souls the other and will give it a go sometime this year. Although I couldn't get through Dark Souls. Do you have any advice for Demon's Souls?
Sorry, Stephen, there's a weird simp shouting. Shush, shush. This guy, every time you spawn in here, is, oh, lady something. Ooh. It's rude, quite frankly. Stephen, the advice I would give you, thank you for the blips, for Demon's Souls is to, I imagine you've seen my streams there, right? Right there? I think you were there for the streams. The layout of Demon's Souls is really simple. So you do 1-1, and then 1-2, and then that locks you off, and then you go to the other archstones and just complete them all, one after the other. And then once you've done that, you go back to 1-2, and then you can proceed with the rest of that archstone. It's all very simple. If you get stuck, you can Google it. I think Demon's Souls is the easiest FromSoft game, and it's one of my favorites. Not because it's easy, I just think it's a great game. And I'm glad it got a remake, so I hope you enjoy it. I do.
Have some bits.
Thank you, McFortune Cookie. The bits have been had. Thank you very much. Right, where do I want to put my arms? What do? Do I want them under the desk? Do I want them on the desk? I'm going to go with on the desk. Get some support for my forearms. Yeah, sports time shirts are back in stock. If you're one of the many people who are asking about them, now's your opportunity, because there's a very good chance that we will not get them back in again. We sold all of them last time, so get yourself a sports time shirt and other merch. We've got flipping loads of it. Come check it out, TripleJumpShop.com. We've got some new merch ideas. There she is. But we want to sell some of our older stock first, of course. You know, business stuff. So yes, I love my sports time scarf. So comfy. Oh, I'm glad you do. Got those in stock as well. Get yourself a scarf. It's still chilly out there. So here there was a big old giant. There isn't anymore. He's had a fall. That was entirely Barbara's fault. So we went down there, through the sludge, and I opened that door. I can't remember where the door went, so we'll go have another look at that when we go down. There we are. Babs is wearing more clothing than usual. Is it chilly in Dark Souls 3? No, Barbara's just taking it seriously, you know. It's the kind of game where you get hit hard and you die. And so Barbara felt like wearing some clothes this time. I do think we could stand to change up the hat, depending on what people are feeling. Can we get a good view of the hat, Barbara? There we are. So we got no hat. We got no hat. Sir. We got a raggedy mask. Oh my god. Oh god. So we got a raggedy mask there. Her nose clips through it, which is good. We've got this little hood. Oh, what's this? Oh, look at that. We've got some feathers. You want some feathers? So it looks like she's fallen backwards through a bush. Little hood. Another sort of hood. Very cool mask. That's a strong look, actually. I quite like that. That's rubbish. You can't see anything. And then that. Mods, could we get a poll going for Little Red Riding Hood, Hedge Crown, and Knight Helmet, and no hat, yes, and no hat. I don't know if that made any sense, but hopefully we can get a poll going for the chat and you guys can vote for what you like. We'll leave a hat off for now. We need to go down there. The boss of this area is over there. There it is. The poll is now live. Ah! Jesus! I'm clicking on the thing. Vote now. Thank you, mods. Big shout out to our mods on board. You guys are the best. Appreciate you. Fire! You don't like that, do you? Okay, good. Right, we went down here last time and we fought the horrible evil dog thing. Do you remember that? Well, it's dead and we're not going down there again. That's actually a lie. We are going down there because this is the way to go. Can I smash a pew? Can I smash a pew on the way? Oh, completely misjudged that. Yeah, we still sort of got it. The big knight is gone as well, and this should take us outside. Here we are. I see you up there. Oh, the sludge, man. Get out of here. Come on. Come on. Bonk on. And you up there. I know you're coming. Ah. I feel like there's another one there. Okay. The Hedge Crown is currently winning the vote. Ow. And I think at this point nothing's going to catch up to it. So Hedge Crown it is. That's not it. Which buttons do I need to press? This one. And lovely. Look, it fastens under her chin. Don't want to lose the Hedge Crown now, do we? Excellent. No. Why? Who would even design that? Who wants that in their home? Babs looks like... Ugh. Babs looks like Frick from the Sam Neill-led Merlin TV movie from 1998. That's too deep of a pull for me, I'm afraid. Oh, there's a big lad over there. Right, anyway. Oh. So this is where Barbara fought the giant. It was an epic battle. I wish you could have seen it. Such a shame. Anyway, we've got to open this door. And I think it's basically a shortcut to somewhere else. Oh, yes. I remember. It's not a shortcut. It's not a shortcut at all. It's just a nice balcony with a lovely view. I think that's the undead settlement up there. And that's the bridge we got dropped off onto, maybe? I don't know if my geography's all wrong. It may well be. Yeah, I think that's right, because that's the tower where the guy is throwing things at you. The one where you go up the lift I was telling you about. You go up the lift and there's the Onion Knight there, remember? I think that's over there. Sometimes it's hard to place. In Dark Souls 1, it was pretty much spot on in terms of geographical distance. In Dark Souls 2, they took some liberties. In Dark Souls 3, I mean, that's obviously mostly JPEG, but it's kind of right, I think. Tony Balcony, stop it! Get out of here with that. Unbelievable. Okay, Kate seems to think I'm right. I trust Kate. McFortune Cookie, thank you for gifting a sub to Bootsy. Welcome to the Warriors Clan, Bootsy. Thank you so much, McFortune Cookie. Appreciate you. Okay. Alright, let's head back inside. So I think there was an item here. There's not much else you can do. We can't go anywhere, so let's head back inside. The boss of this area is called the Deacons of the Deep, which is why we've got such a phenomenally hilarious stream title today. It's a little bit faster than running. I can't run. I have to trudge. Trudge? What am I doing? What is wrong with me? Am I having a stroke? Ooh! There's so many unfriendly friends. I'm going to take care of the little guy first, because he's going to present more issues than the big guy. Come on. Let me in. Ooh. Staggered Babs there. Okay. Pisserel. No. Not quite. Pisserel. There we go. Right on the bottom. And this is how we do it. New hat. But I have a feeling that visibility of Barbara's magnificent face will be... Yeah, see, that's no good. That's not good enough. I want to see the beautiful face. Otherwise, what is the point? No, stink fountain! Why? I just know something's going to drop down behind me, isn't it? Ooh. Okay. Let's have a look in here. Only good things can be in here, I'm sure. Hello, Molly. Welcome to the Strem. Oh. This seems safe. That was self-defense. That was self-defense. I think we're opening another shortcut. Oh man, if we'd have just pushed on a little longer, we could have opened another shortcut. I think this should take us back to the sim. Oh no, I know where we are. This, we fought through this area before. So now we've got access to... Can we leave through? You know that bit last time where I was jumping onto rooftops and saying, wow, what a cool jump. And I couldn't work out why I needed to be up there. I think it's related to this. Anyway. Colour me still stumped. We sure have opened that. This is the shortcut. I think. I said that last time. This is going to be the shortcut this time. Yes, it is! Haha, we're back. You menace. So I think we've now opened every door to this place. Just smash these. Oh! That is so satisfying. Right. Which I think is pretty telling that we're near the end of this level now. So let's head back in. But then, you know, item. I kind of want it. I'm doing it. We got the shortcut. We killed the slug monster. This has got to be good. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, okay, I know where we are. Oh, you know what? Let's fight this thing. Remember when I was avoiding this last time? Let's just... Oh, so loud. No, thank you. Smash! Ah. I said smash. There we are. Perfect. And now we just need to nip up the hill and head back into the cathedral, and we'll be fine. Something else apparently just died in the game. Now, the Onion Knight is, again, as I mentioned last time, is sometimes in this well, but he's not today. So, we'll leave that and head back in. Right, let's have a little see. Get our Estus back, and then fight this boss. There's some big, scary-looking enemies between us and the boss. But we'll do it. We'll be okay. What is the best Souls game? That's such a hard question to answer. I don't want to fight them again. In terms of... In terms of the Souls games I've enjoyed the most, or that I could play again and again and again, I think Demon's Souls is up there for me, but that was also my first Souls game, so it's naturally going to be very different for... There's another giant to kill for everybody. I think they all have their merits. I can say, if you watched my streams, you could probably guess that Dark Souls 2 is my least favourite of the Soulsborne games. Demon's Souls is up there. Ah, yes, that's a bridge that we cannot use right now. So we're gonna lower this boy. No, we're not. No, we're not. We don't need to. Look, there's so much space. Zoop. Right on through. I had a bug when this game first came out and I was playing it. Someone pulled this while I was on it here, and it just took me underneath the entire level, and then I fell forever. So that was good. Don't know if that's still a problem, but you never know. Right, you ready to see me fight this giant? Here we go. It's so big I can't see its health. Ow. We're okay. Ow. This one has little slug friends, although it's hitting them a lot. Hey! Hey! Stop poking me! Right. Okay. Let's just heal up. Stop it. Oh my goodness me. Okay, the giant's dead. That's another dead giant. We did it! We're the best. We're the good guys. Now you lot can bugger off. I don't imagine you like fire. Ah! Stop it. I'm gonna fight the sentient bin bags, and we're gonna win. Capricorn71, thank you for the resub. 8 months. I hope you're well. There we are. Look at all these items that we can get. Hey? Yes, Babs, self-defend them to death. It's all self-defense. Oh, look at those Drang shoes. Is there a full Drang set here? Oh, we picked up a dung pie as well. Drang gauntlets. Drang armor. One of my favourite bands. Drang. No, that's rubbish. What's this thing? I'm going to kill it. Oh, it's dead. Oh, what was it? Oh, look at it. Oh, no thank you. No thank you. These Drang hammers. Okay, we're out of the stinky mess. What's Drang? What is that? We can dress up as the Firekeeper. Oh! It's Jon Snow armor. That's pretty fun, isn't it? I gotta mute this group chat. The boys are popping off on my phone. Mute for an hour. Stop it. Let's see, how does that compare to what I was using before? It's not as good, but it has a lot of resistances. You know? It looks pretty cool. Where are we? Okay, no, the Drang gauntlets are worse in every conceivable way, pretty much. What about the Drang pants? No. The Drang shoes. Well, I like that Barbara has a cape. I'm enjoying the cape. How do you feel about the cape? Is the cape good? Do we like the cape? Look at it swish. Swish. Oh, that's a big boy. And this one's just sat on a bench. Ah, I appear to have angered both of them. Oh no. Well, they're not really sure what they're doing. Well, what a curious night. Can you... I'm trying to take this guy out. Cannot see. Cannot see. Oh my god. That was unfortunate. Let's get some Jeffs in the chat. Let's get some Jeffs in the chat for that. Bad rolls. Bad rolls. Oh, shush.
Merciful goddess. Please.
Please.
Stop. I beg of you.
Please. Well, we'll do that again. However, there won't be a giant there this time. Do you want to know why? Because he's dead. He's a dead man. Or woman? Okay. No giant, but the sentient bin bags have returned. Excuse me. Just gonna squeeze past you. Oh! Hello! My goodness, you're alive and you're worse than I imagined. Get rid of the condom man. Ooh. Can anyone tell me if he even looks in the chat? My god, does he even look in the chat? Oh. Right. I'll take you out quickly. Yeah, that's it. Uh-oh. No, thank you. Ooh. Right. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I'm backstab. Stop it. Ooh. You two are really getting in the way. And now, you're gonna burn. Oh, I said you're gonna burn. I thought I had my club out. Come on now. Come on now, Barbara. Behave yourself. Right, are there any other large, spooky boys here? I am looking for spooky boys. I don't think so. There's just someone else attending church peacefully. We can't have that. We cannot have that. You smash your pews. I'm going to take that ember. I'm continuing to roll through all of your wood. Oh! What happened there? That was weird. Is anybody... It's time for the local radio segment of the stream. Are you guys having pancakes? What are you going to have on your pancakes? I'm having pancakes this year. It's the first pancake day in years that I have remembered to even observe. I'm going to do it. By John Bon Jovi, I'm going to do it. Now this is a nice big backtracky bit here. Remember? Remember this bit? We came up here, these doors were closed, we had to go that way, you remember? We were here a little while ago. Anyway, we're back now and something just died, so... Today is National Sticky Bun Day. Is it really? Is it really? I think a waffle for breakfast counts.
Well, you look reasonably sane. I am a knight of Katarina. I've managed to track down this cathedral's store of treasure.
He sounds off.
It's right over there, across that narrow part. Treasure. Always so close, yet so far. I'm in quite a pickle, indeed.
Now, those of you who haven't played the game before, do you think this is our friend? Or do you think this is someone doing an impression of our friend? Because if you've watched my streams, you'll know that there's a little stinker who's in every single one of them who tries to trick you into doing something. And you know I have literally gone to that well a few times looking for our friend who should be missing his armor, and he's not there yet.
Just hold your horses a moment. I know. Treasure is so sorely tempting.
Shame on you,
No.
greedy guts.
Patches!
An onion.
Bloody Patches!
Well, say hello to the nice giant. He adores visitors.
Yeah, we'll say hello to the nice giant, alright? This clown. Joke's on him. We've massacred them all.
Where's the old giant?
Oh, there we go.
What? Where's the bloody giant? What have you done?
I killed him.
How dare you? Have you no shame?
And I'm gonna kill you too.
Damn, and damn.
Damn. Rob. Damn. Jean-Claude damn. Well, let's go up and make his life a little awkward by going and talking to him again, because everything's dead. Damn.
I wonder if, for one pancake day, someone has ever made a cake in the shape of a pan, complete with a separate cake in the shape of the lid to go on top. Thought of that this morning.
That is an original thought, Forgotten Media 141. It's a great question. I think you should do it. I think you should do it now and send us a photo, and then officially you'll have been the first to do it, and we'll all know. We're all agreed that you were the originator of that idea. Because now you put it out there into the world, anyone watching this stream or the VOD could go and make that a reality. You know that, right? Are you willing to risk it? I think you know what you've got to do. Thank you for the blips. Patches, are you still there? Oh, where's he gone? Where's Patches gone? Didn't he pull a lever? Where's the lever gone? Oh, is it the lever that's down? Oh, do I have to pull that lever? I think I've got to go back down. Where's he disappeared off to? I'll see. Casually Classy made the pancake yesterday. Oh, better hurry. Or if you can time travel. Ah, right. Don't sell yourself short. Try it. Try it yourself. Do it. Oh, okay, that didn't raise that one. How do I raise this one? Is there a lever I'm completely missing? That one was pretty obvious. This one, maybe it's not up here. Maybe I have to come from another side. Huh. Never mind. Going through the slow stink is a bit of a pain. Come on. Right. I wonder where Patches has run off to. I think now if we go back, we will find the knight in the well. And he will ask for our help. But I think he needs us to retrieve the armor for him. which we do not have. So we cannot go straight across, but we should be able to go this way for literally no reason at all, was what I was going to say. We should be able to go this way for literally no reason at all. Oh,
my work is not yet done.
please, stop. Idiot. What an idiot. Okay, I've learned my lesson. I'm not going back out there. The big knights will be back, though. I don't want to fight the big knights again. Condom's going to come down. Look, there he is. No, thank you. Had quite enough of that today. Right. Let's do this as the element of speed. I mean, we got sent back several pews, but oh my god. Please, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Right. You're in for a world of hurt now, friend. Okay, I started the backstab animation, but did not do it. Can't see. Can't see. Can't see. Can't see. Jesus flipping heck. You lot, get out of my way. Jesus Christ. No! Okay. That's my fault. I take responsibility for that. I panicked and got trapped. And I need to be better than that. I've got to play better than that. And I know I can. And I know I said at the start of the stream that we're running out of daylight here with Dark Souls 3 because WWE 2K23 is going to be on us any moment now. And I'm playing like a flipping moron, aren't I? I've got to get on with it. The boss should be dead by now. To get across the bridge, patch is lowered. You need to go up to the roof and then drop down on that side. It's a bit of a height, but doable. I see. Okay. I know exactly what you mean. He's going to have to lean slightly forward. How's that? Am I in pro gamer mode now? It's not very comfortable, I must say. What do you... Can I help you, sir? Can't see a thing. Gonna run. Right. Okay. Let's do this. All right. We're going. We're going. We're going. Okay. We're all good. Screw you. Easy peasy. Hello, Batman Van Drew. Thank you for coming along. Anyone else? Anyone else wants to just beat the crap out of Barbara? Anyone? Anyone lurking? Wants to stab me, perhaps? No? We all good? Alright. Here we go, it's boss fight time. Sometimes there's someone you can summon in here. It may be because I'm not in Ember form. Let's see. Let's see if we can get an AI friend in here. I'm playing offline. I think the sign's normally here. Oh! It's our potential husband. Remember from the last stream? And we can get another friend in. Oh, that's his silent mate. Silent Bob we can get in here too. Well, this is very exciting. This boss isn't very hard either. Hello, Anri of Astora. Best friends, best friends, best friends, best friends. Horace the Hushed. Shh. Alright, see you later then. Okay, come on, friends. Let's go fight this boss. So the way this one works, basically, is there's a crowd of people, and the crowd keeps coming out. You have to keep killing the crowd until the real boss reveals themselves. It's a bit like that, the rat boss from Dark Souls 2. Don't know if you remember that. Deacons of the Deep. Here we go. But you have to focus on the one that's got red coming out. And you see the red passes into another one. Ow. And we want to keep killing. And the beautiful music. So nice. Backstab there, little visceral action going on. And we got his mate. Look at these beautiful boys. Oh, the red's over there now. Let's go get this red. It is helpful to have more players in here to take aggro, because obviously there's a lot of boys. They don't hit very hard, but there are a lot of them. Where's the red gone? Red is in that person. Excuse me. Just gonna squeeze past and kill that boy. I see you. Oh no. Stop playing hot potato with the red thing. Right. There's the actual deacon. You can tell because he's got the big hat on. I want his hat. I want his hat. I want his hat. Give me the hat. Give me the hat. Lock onto the right person, Barbara. Barbara? Okay, screw it. We're just going to smack this guy in the face every time he stands up. See if we can get him with a visceral, maybe. I can't see. Can't see a bloody thing. It's all a bit chaotic. It's fine. We're just going to beat up this religious leader. Because he's bad. Because we're the goody. Just keep getting yeeted around. Just gonna take a run up at him this time. Jeez, boys. Calm down. I'm only trying to kill your leader. And the leader's dead. The deacons have been defeated. Thank you, Horace the Hushed. Thank you, Anri of Astora. I'll wave. Oh, they've gone. All right. First try. Soloed it. And good call, Lucy B. Leave the area and come back. And hopefully the hat will be there. Deacon of the Deep, more like dead. You get it. You flippin' get it. How sure are we that we're the good guys? Well, it's us. The end. The Pope hat. Any objections to changing to the Pope hat? It is a powerful look. A mighty powerful look. Bonfire's lit. Now, I think that is the end of this particular path. Am I correct in believing that that is one of the Lords of Cinder, the ones that we've been sent to track down? In which case, I think we're done here. By Jove, I think we're done here. Let's bugger off back home. We did lose a lot of souls, but it's all right. Barbara's massively overleveled. We don't even. Who cares, right? And that means that next we'll be moving on to Dark Souls 3's equivalent of Shrek's Swamp. It's a bad place. It's a bad place. We don't like that one. Now, why did I come here? Am I going to upgrade stuff? Is that what I'm going to do? Maybe that's why I'm here?
Ah, 'tis good what neat.
Yeah. Yes, the bonking stick can be leveled up to +4. And the shield? No.
Prithee, be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
All right. Right, has this guy come back from his scavenging? He has.
Oh, hello. You've come at a good time. It took some prowling, but I finally made a score.
Finally made a score, huh?
Go on, have a gander.
He's got some more stuff. So I sent him out to go find some more things, and he's flipping selling them to me. I've got to make a living, do you? What do you need to spend money on? Huh? You've not got anything that interests me, I must say, sir. That's a sharp-looking shield. Nah, you're good.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, this place is
Goodbye. Miyazaki's favourite, Poison Swamp level. Yes. Oh, yes. Hello.
Gaining admission to the Legion is a matter of some ceremony. Inside
who's
the
that?
keep, snuffing out the flames of
There's a new
3
character there.
altars opens the door to the wolf blood.
Yes.
Even accursed undead want to believe they're special, it seems. I pity the sorry souls.
Good crazy guy laugh that. So I think we've taken out one of these Lords of Sunder. Each throne should have a little trophy on it. Maybe we haven't. Maybe those guys weren't a Lord of Cinder. It probably would have said Lord of Cinder killed or something. In fact, it'll say on the back of each of the things, won't it? You look a bit... Oh, no, it's Anri. Okay, yeah, it's husband. It's husband. It's fine. St. Aldrich of the Deep will be going there soon. Ludleth the Exiled. Not yet. Holy King Lothric, last hope of his line. Didn't work out, did it? Watchers of the Abyss. I think that's where we're actually going next. Watchers of the Abyss. Yorm the Giant. I'm gonna kill another giant. Yes. Right. Let's see what Amri has to say. We are inadvertently advancing this plot line, I think, because we summoned them in. Anyway, hello.
Oh, and we meet again.
I'm behind you.
We spoke before on the road of sacrifices. Anri, the restorer. I'm well pleased to see you safe. We reached the Cathedral
well
of the Deep,
pleased.
but Aldrich's coffin was empty. The man-eater must have left for his true home. The little doll in the empty coffin told me. Aldrich is said to hail from Irithyll in the Boreal Valley.
Of course.
An ancient fabled city.
Yes.
A pilgrim told me that the city lies beyond Farron
Beyond
Keep,
Farron Keep, yeah, exactly. That's what I
and
was
so
going to say.
becomes our destination.
Our destination. I thought much the same. Do I have to stand back up to talk to you? God, it's so needy, Unri.
Aldrich's honest home is Irithyll in the Boreal Valley.
Okay.
An ancient fabled city. A pilgrim told me that...
Okay, yeah, we've spoken about this. Horace, you always know what to say. Thanks, Horace. It means a lot. Right, let's crack on. Head to Stinkland, shall we? So we've done that. Now, we were hanging around here. Crystal Sage. Farron Keep. Okay, this is where we went down that ladder and we just got the bonfire, remember? And I said, we'll come back another time. We're coming back. We are going. Since we're in the poison area. Green. Ooh, that's so green. It's not quite that green in here, but... So the goal here is to head to each of these furnace things and turn them off. When we turn them off, the doors a bit deeper in the stage will open, which should allow us to get to the boss of this area. It is Shrek time, yeah. There's horrible slugs, and everything tries to poison or kill us. I mean, things killing us isn't new, but you know what I mean. I also, off-stream, did a little lap of this area and picked up some items, but I've missed a couple. I see one there. I'll go grab that in a sec. There's also spooky boys, like werewolf lichen things. You know, it's all the fun. It's all the fun of the fair, innit? It's nice. A lovely place. Some crucified folk with no legs. It's good. I'll grab that. Estus shard. Excellent. Well, I'm glad I managed to find that this time, because that would have been a shame to miss. I want to upgrade that Estus. Put our whole Estussy into it, right? Ashton, right? She's not watching. Oh, you don't know. Oh. Bonk. 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 Yes. And backstab. And Pisserel. Ooh. Kapow. Come on. Yeah. Take it to the Matthews Bridge. Oh. Extinguish flame. Get a nice cutscene where Babs extinguishes a flame. Looks up to confirm that there is a new pope. A new pope has been selected. It's Pope Piss. First of her name. What an exciting time to be alive. Eventually. Magic. 2 more to go. There is actually a covenant in this area. You have to climb up a big old snake-eater-sized ladder. But it's got a good boy in it. There's a good boy up there. He's a bit still, and it's a bit worrying. I hope he's okay, but there is a good boy up there. We'll go and find a good boy. I see you sat down over there looking weird. Don't you come up behind me now. Rotten pine ret, you shouldn't have. Oh, that's so thoughtful. Any more fire? One of the most difficult things about this game is unless you have... Oh, hello. Backstab. Pisserel. Unless you have precise muscle memory, sort of a mind map of this area. You have to kind of scan the tree line for fire, but this place is so dense. By design, of course. But it can be tricky to spot where to go next. Look at the tree dangles. Look at the little dingles there. There's a normal man. A fresh looking boy. I'm going to head over there. In fact, I'm going to get out the stink first. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Something's coming. Berrickson, thank you for the resub. 44 months. Thank you. What is that? What is happening down there? Hello? Well, he doesn't know how... He doesn't know how any of this works, so that's okay. We're alright for now. There's an item over there. Maybe I'll go and get that. Oh, it's deep here. Oh, no. Hey, guys. Alright, easy. Okay, well we will use that now. That'll stop the poisson. Can't bloody see anything. I can't bloody see anything. There's lots of fire. There's a big old boy over there. Look at the size of that lad. Okay. Well, we won't go that way then. We came from up there. So... I need to get my bearings. But I can't see anything. So I'm going to go back. Oh, poison so fast, aren't they? No! I'll just take the hit. Screw it. That's where I came in over there. So let's slowly roll him. The stink is overwhelming. It's disgusting, quite frankly. Hey, slugs. Hey, sluggies. Now, what I'm curious about is whether or not there is a bug that was in this game at launch that's still there. I really hope there is. Oh no, they've fixed it! You used to be able to walk through this wall. I think it was that bit of wall anyway. It was so good. It was the best. It just took you out of bounds. I should really fast equip those. Okay. Well, I went that way, so should we just go this way? Oh, iron flesh. Lovely. Poisoned again. Any horrible things here? Oh god, not you! I shouldn't have asked. Oh, there's flipping loads of them around here. Oh no. Oh blimey. No. I don't want it. Not you. Oh, that's a bad stink. That's a really bad stink. You do not want to get caught in that stink. Ooh, I've been caught in that stink. Okay. Anyone else? Have I taken them all out? I think I've taken them all out. Okay, the poison damage is really slow, so I think we're alright. Not if I go into this bloody corner, I'm not, though. Come on, Barbara. You can do it. I am going to make you get all of the treats, though, because you never know. It's alright. It's alright. I've gone a really arse-backwards way about exploring this place. Okay. Let's pop up here and see what's going on. Uh-oh. NPC invader. Yellowfinger Hazel. Where are you? Where are you? Well, there's another thing to extinguish. Oh, I don't know where this invader is. Let's just blow this out real quick. It'll be fine. That's another one. Yep. Got it. Oh, where is the... Where are they? Sir? Oh. You look scary. Damn it. Ah! Set myself on fire. It's fine, we're all good. Oh, where the bloody hell am I going? I don't really want to walk in front of these guys, if I can help it. Ah! Oh, God, thank God this guy was so polite. He sort of danced around me. And now I can just beat him to death. Thank you for coming. Shouldn't have tried to box with God, should you? We do have a new hat. But I still prefer this hat. I think I want to go over there where those little beacons are. Hopefully this guy doesn't spot me. No! I'm sorry. You can't fit through here. Ooh, don't cast your death smell on me. Okay, we're good. He lost interest. Whew. That was a close one. Where am I now? Oh, am I right back at the start again? Oh, God. Okay. New approach. Let's hug the left. That'll take us somewhere new, maybe. Any horrifying abominations here? Want to play? The noises. Hello. Oh, you're really scary. Ooh! Could have piss-rolled me there, but he didn't. Appreciate it, sir. Oh, jeez. God. He packed a wallop. All good. We're all good. Whew. 10 minutes until 4:20, everybody. Please prepare to blaze it. Okay. Oh! 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 Oh, God! Sir! Oh, what the hell? How did you even do that? You weren't even looking at me! Jesus Christ! No! No! Stop! Stop it! You're weird! Oh! You're horrible! I dislike that a lot. Okay. I think this is our final stop. As I said, we did it in an arse backwards way, but I think we're pretty much there now. Bloomin' heck. Ooh! You guys are horrible. Right. Our final stop on the horror tour. Whew. Oh, and that's the final one. Anything good out here? Dead end? Yeah. And no trees. Well, that's not very fun, is it? I've also managed to completely miss the part where you get to go and visit a good boy. However, no, it's up there. It's on the other side of that thing. Is it? Let me just work out my bearings. Yeah, I think it's that. I think it's on the other side of this. There's a ladder. Maybe. Anyway, there's a bonfire directly ahead, and that is going to be very helpful. Oh. Oh. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. Ah, you. Dry up, Dursley, you great prune. Stop it. The pisserel for your trouble. And you, sir. Oh, I'm not following you into the stink cloud. Is that it? You guys have had enough. Right, you guys are screwed now. Here we go. Come on. Well, that didn't really work, did it, Barbara? Can't see anything, but there is a man here. And it's not alive anymore. Whatever it was. It's flipping dead. And now we've got a brand new bedroom. Dark Souls 3 has some real Bloodborne vibes in places. I think it's why it's my favourite Dark Souls. Yeah, it really does. You can always feel the sort of lessons that From Software has learned from their previous game. Hello? That was a spooky noise. Right, that's where we're going. First, we're going to climb this thing, though. We're going to go see a good boy. You guys want to see a good boy? Yeah? How about we go see a good boy? Ugh. Squelchy. Slugs, can you... Just gonna squeeze on past. There we are. We're going up. The long old ladder. The good boy is the runner, I suppose, the organizer of one of the covenants you can join in this game. Maybe he's the mascot or the pet. Who knows? But there is a good boy. He's very still. I think he's sleeping. I'm not going to join the good boy covenant. Actually, you know what? I will. Because then we have the choice later. Pet the puppy? I mean, I can try. Oh, I have one to offer. Here you are. Covenant item for you. So let's pet the dog. The only way we know how. Let's see. Pet the dog. Sort of. Pet the dog. Yes, good dog. Pet the dog. Ah, well done, Barbara. Well done. That's a really good pet that you just did. It wasn't violent at all. We're going to go up to a little optional bit up here. I think there's a mini-boss to fight, and by mini-boss I mean a big boy that doesn't have a health bar, but is a unique enemy. Obviously he has a health bar. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say. Oh, the lift is gone. I'm going to need that. Just gonna call that back up when it lets me. Hello? There we go. Sind King, thank you for the resub. 48 months. Howdy, loveliest of Bens. How are you doing? Glad to see you being all healthy and green. Thank you, Sind King. Yeah, it's green today. We're in the swamp, so yeah. You know how it is. Thank you for the resub, though. Hope you're doing well. Okay, up to this bridge. Now, this is the... There you go. This is the same destroyed bridge that we landed on. Yes, I think I do have my bearings. To go to the undead settlement. You remember after we fought Vort of the Boreal Valley? The big chunky boy boss? And then we were carried by the gremlins over to the destroyed bridge. This is that same bridge, but further along. Ultimately, though, I think we're trying to get up there. But anyway, we got this guy to fight first. You will recognize his design because he's in pretty much every Dark Souls and Demon Souls as well, actually. There's a version that looks a lot like him. They've always got one of these. But this guy, he's a bit out of place, isn't he? Actually, you know what? I think he does have a proper boss bar. We'll just start fighting him. I think he's called, like, Wandering Demon or something. No, he doesn't. I'm mistaken. Yeah, because usually he's got... You know, recognize his attack patterns. I think usually he's on fire and he does explosions and stuff. He was the Asylum Demon, I think, from the beginning of Dark Souls. He's been in other stuff as well. Yeah, Stray Demon. What are you doing out here? Huh? You silly demon? Anyway, he's dead now. Barbara took care of him. So don't worry, we saved him. It's the Erd Tree avatar, exactly. They do like that design. Ember. And down the other end, you'll see, that's Pot Boy. In Dark Souls 3, it's not really, it's just some rubble. I'm not even sure if there's an item down there, but we're going to do it anyway because I have to. I literally cannot not go down there. The urge is too much. I think, actually, if we drop off this ledge, there's a treat. So, I see, yeah, there they are. Across the way, all the little Ninja Turtles. Remember the Ninja Turtles? There they all are. So... Yeah, here's Pot Boy. It's not. If you couldn't tell. Ooh. But we can go this way, actually. Let's do it. Let's go on and explore. See what we can find. If this falls, I'm going to be really cross. No, we're good. We're all good. There's going to be something horrible over here. I can't really... Oh, it's a flipping dragon, isn't it? Oh, I hate dragons. Oh, there's so many items next to it as well. That's good. That thing's going to come alive, isn't it? Come here. Sorry, this isn't about you. Heavy gem. Just checking for drop points. Hello. Right, you lot. Come on in. It's me, the Pope. Ah, I didn't think you'd shoot me. Nothing there. Oh no, that's where we came from. Sorry, that's not where we want to go. Because we fought Vort up there somewhere, and then we were dropped off over there somewhere on that turret there, I think. But there we are. Hey Ben, one question I hope you are not too tired of being asked. But how do you... Ooh! Oh, Sint King, look what you made me do! It's all your fault. Yeah. Hang on, 1 second, and I'll get to your question.
Happy 420 BBBB Blazed my dudes Lord 16 Dab. In honor of your giant friend who lives in the farm up north now, here are some giant jokes.
Yes.
What do you call a giant who drowned in the sea? A Titanic. Ha ha ha. What's the biggest ant in the world? Giant's highway. What did the giant say after he ate Fiji?
Ants.
I want Samoa. Ho ho ho. What would happen if giant ducks roam the land? Earthquakes.
Oh my god, that was weird.
Did you hear about the company's idea for a giant sandal? Turned out to be a massive flop.
Oh,
Hi-hoo.
Excellent. Good stuff. It's 420, everybody. It's the sex number. Blaze it, my dudes.
BBBBBBBBBBBBBB giant BBBBBBBBB dragons BBBBBBBBB giant dragons BBBBBBBBB babs BBBBBBB giant blaze it.
Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Lord Brotovich. It's 420, everybody. It is the sex number. Blaze it, my dudes. Okay, going back to Sing the King's question. How do the older Souls games feel when going back to them after Elden Ring? Do they feel the same, or can you tell the advancements, if any? You can definitely tell the advancements that have been made. I feel like Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, and the Demon Souls remake are the most well-refined in terms of holding up. I think Dark Souls 3 is the best playing one, personally, because it has the benefit of all of their knowledge pre-Elden Ring. Dark Souls, you can definitely tell there's a bit of jank in there. Dark Souls 2, yes. The original Demon Souls, yes. But Dark Souls 3, I'd say, is the one that holds up the best. Bloodborne, obviously, a slightly different style of gameplay. And Demon Souls is just, you know... The remake, at least, might as well be a game from 3 years ago, rather than a game from 2009, whenever the last one came out. Sorry, the original came out. Hello, sir. How would you like a piss roll? How would you like a piss roll? There you go. Open wide. Oh. Watch your bonds, son. Can I jump? I can't jump that far. So, anybody want to take bets on this dragon coming alive? Or... Ooh. I think it's going to get taken over by some horrible black tar stuff. No, I've gotten really close to it. And it has not. Let's just be sure. Okay, it's safe, everyone. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yes. Okay, the dragon has not come alive. Well, isn't this refreshing? Oh, and there's lightning spear in front of it. You see that environmental storytelling? Dark Souls dragons famously weak to lightning. And wouldn't you know, this one was probably downed by lightning. So, there you are. Oh yeah, the first Dark Souls is... It's quite brutal. Especially for newcomers. Where am I going? Can I get back? Yes, I'm going to have to go around and drop down, aren't I? That's why I'd always recommend... I think it's one of the best games ever made, in my opinion, and a lot of other people's opinions. But there's a barrier to entry for sure, and that's why I recommend if you have a friend who has played the game before, to use them as sort of like a Sherpa, a guide who can help you through and bring you through it. It's a tough game to start though, because you can head in a few different directions, and only one of them is really correct, because the other ones are so brutally hard. but they're good games, Bron. They're good games. You can always watch my excellent series of streams if you need some help. How do I get that? I want that. But here's the thing. I can't be bothered. So I'm not. We're going to continue. We're going to see if we can defeat 2 bosses today. It's time to snake eater our way down here. Ooh. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, snake eater. And this is the door that we opened. Ooh, wow. And now we get to walk down the lovely road. And I just know I'm going to get ambushed, so I'm going to go to the top first. See if I can... Hello! Get off there! I think I saved myself a spot of bother there. Ooh! Did not mean to fall. These guys are normally told to transform by that shaman thing. What I have just taken out. Got a great knife. Hello. Goodbye. Pick up all the treats. Pick up all the treats for Barbara. She deserves the treats. Wouldn't you agree? She likes the treats. So it's a straight shot from here to the boss. And there's a group... You remember that spooky knight from earlier who was kicking my ass? Well, there's a couple of them that walk through here and just kill everything, which is helpful but also a little disconcerting. So we're going to just nip into this little room here where I think there's a bonfire? Yes, there it is. I see it. We'll take the lot. Any spookies? Any spooky things? There's a spooky guy down there who obviously we're going to go and start a fight with, but there we are. Hello? Oh, you're just a regular weird guy. You're not that scary. Give a little pistol to you. Ooh. No, that's not worth... Oh, I could go down there and then homeward bone back. Is your friend hard of hearing? Because he didn't seem to... He's fast! We've got a crystal lad here as well. Well, you can't be allowed to live. Okay. Okay. Not a lot of room to hide in this area. So we're just going to brute force it until it's dead. There we are. Nice and easy. Great magic weapon. And this, ladies and gentlemen, and others... Hang on. Let me just deal with this. I'm so sorry, Jesus. Is a huge shortcut that takes us back into this area. You remember the little mushroom guys and the crabs who are running around? Well, we're back in here now. Okay, I'm going to drop down off this ledge and get this item, and if it's anything other than Undead Bone Shard or Estus Flask Shard, I'm going to be miffed, alright? I'm sorry, I know that's strong language. I do apologise. It's a stinky pyromancy. Oh, what about this? What's this? Well, consider me miffed. I see you down there. I'm not going down there. Right. Where are we? Where are we? I've got 99 of them. Shouldn't be a problem, should it? Here we go. Ooh. Right. So, we're here. We're going back out. And we get to watch the Spooky Brothers do their grim work, by which I mean killing everything in the woods. Oh, there they are. I remember when this game came out, I had progressed too far into the game. No! 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 That was horrible. I remember when this game came out, I'd progressed too far into the game. I think I'd finished it, actually. And I was pre-New Game Plus. And I was getting the trophies. And one of them was for maxing out the various covenants. And there was a covenant that was like a PvP covenant. There was basically a covenant that I was too far into the game to really be able to get the requested items to level up within that covenant. And there was a percentage chance that these guys would drop the covenant item that I needed. And so I stayed here and ran out and farmed these guys for hours and hours on end. And it was as exciting as it sounds. Okay, I don't think they've seen me this. No! What the hell? You saw that guy just turn towards me, right? Go fight the scary forest people, please. I can take you out. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, that was meant to be a backstab, clearly. Okay. Right. One down. Is this guy gonna die? No, he's not even close. Jesus. Okay. Get out of here. All right, we've done it. We've really vultured that situation. Ooh. Really swooped in there at the last minute to steal the kill. There's a couple of items just off the beaten track here, so we're going to run through here and grab these. And those double doors at the end, that is the next boss fight. And I remember it being a little tricky, but we're going to give it a go. My turn. Wah! What's that noise? There's some deeply concerning noises occurring. I don't know if it's just ambient noise from inside the boss room. It probably is, isn't it? It's just meant to scare you. Which it does a little bit. Hello. I'm just here to steal your stuff. I'm just here to take all of your things. That's all. That's all. I'm still in Ember form as well. You can tell by my my embery cloak. Which means that if there are any signs near the boss fog, NPCs, then I can bring them in to help out. But I don't know that there are for this fight. We will see. Let's clear out the rest of this area first. Okay, I think I've got all the items. Maybe. There might be one up this side, actually. Let's go and have a look. Okay, I'm a bit more worried about this boss than I am Deacons of the Deep. There we are.
I haven't
There's a
followed
friend.
this particular series of streams, but may I assume that Babs is hilariously, I don't want to say, overpowered, overpowered?
You are 100% correct, Sind King. Babs did a little bit of training between streams 2 and 3. And here comes Blackhand Gotthard. I wonder how he did that. Thank you for the blips there. Yes, Barbara is massively overpowered. Which is the way we like it, eh? Come on, new best friend. Let's go and fight some scary boys. Huzzah! Oh, thank you. I've got a new emote. I've got a couple of new emotes, actually. Jump for joy. Welcome. Prayer. Let's switch that for... What is that? That's pretty cool. We'll swap that for that. And instead of sit, we'll have the one we were just given. Where is it? By my sword. No, he's not asked. He's not asked. Okay, here we go, everybody. Good hats. Thank you, Twilight. Just two best mates leathering the crap out of each other. You know how it is. Just bros being bros. Oh. We know that emote. This guy could be our friend. He's not. He doesn't want to be our friend. I don't think. I think he wants to kill us. Abyss Watchers. Oh, son. Sorry about your bottom. Boff. Boff. Oh, let me have that backstab. Yes. Oh, and there's the friend. Tell you what, I'll take the main one if you can distract the friend, my new friend. Jesus, I can't take both of them. Well, I mean, I would if I was doing this on my own, but I'm not. I'm being a cheater. Oh, geez, there's so many. Can't see anything. Ooh. Bop. 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 And that's a bop. Easy, right? But wait. There's more. This can only be a good thing. Right? Just a little bit of friend blood. A little bit of friend blood. Nice and easy. He's got that ember stuff. What we have. Where are you? I've lost you. There you are. Ow. I want to backstab you so bad. Come here. Hey, leave my friend alone. Jesus, that combo, huh? There we are. Can you heal yourself, Blackhand got hard? Yes, you can. He's doing the crazy combo again. Backstab! Get piss-rolled. Jesus. And Fire Glove. Haha! She looks absolutely mental. But, you know, that's a lot of adrenaline. She's going to sleep well tonight. That's a dead boss right there. Great job, everybody. Great job. We really did it. You light my bomb up above you. Okay. We can actually level up now. Let's head back. Oh, knees weak. Palms are a little bit clammy, I must admit. It's all good. We're fine. Hello.
Welcome home, Ashen One.
Thank you.
Speak thine heart's desire.
I will. Heal my dark sigil. Please. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have had the dark sigil. I think now I can't actually level up. I think, yeah, we need 44,000. All right, well, that's my bad. Let's sell some stuff to the lady. Hello, lady.
Ah, well met, Ashen One. How may I be of service?
That boss took me 7 hours. When I finished, I was shaking and crying. I went out and treated myself to a Greg's. It was a glorious day. Beautiful. It's a beautiful story. It happens to the best of us. No, I want to sell you stuff. What is that? That's cool looking. That's not what I want. Sage's big hat. It is 10 grand, but it is a big hat. That armor's cool looking as hell. You know what? I'm gonna treat myself. I don't need to level up. I don't need to level up. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yes. Oh no, we can't see her. It's a hell of a look. It's a hell of a look. It's not working. But now we really are fashion soulsing it. Because the trousers don't match. So, Cathedral Night leggings. Oh, we're not rolling as fast anymore. Oh well. I'll do some leveling up off stream. You know how I do. Cheating. And and we'll come back next time and I should be able to roll a bit faster. Beautiful. I like it. Silent Cobb, thank you so much for the resub. 32 months. Appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, she didn't even roll. She just landed. Okay. Can we upgrade anything here? Oh yeah, we could upgrade our Estus, couldn't we? Yes. We've now got 10 uses of the Estus flask, which is ridiculous, quite frankly. I don't need anything repaired. Don't think we can reinforce anything. We can't do the club. Can't do the shield either.
Pretty. I don't
pretty. This guy will let us upgrade our lovely glove.
Ah, there you are, Unkin Iron.
Reinforced pyromancy flame. We can upgrade this. I'll do that another time.
Do not be got. What is a teacher?
What is a teacher without a pupil? Yes, I'm playing offline because I didn't want to be invaded all the time. That was the main reason. That was the main reason. I just don't find it very fun. Where's my mouse gone? Okay, let's head back out into the big horrible world. Spooky skeletons, you say? Good idea. Let's go pay them a visit. Do I have any undead bone shards? Oh, I do! Oh, I didn't even bloody realise. Okay, well, we've got a far more powerful Estus flask now, so that's good. Abyss Watchers. So we'll be stopping in about 10 minutes' time so we can play the terrible Platinum Trophy game. It's Pancake Day in the UK. And I think you can probably guess which jumping game we're going to be playing this week. So, get ready for that. Da-na-na-na. Excuse me. Da-na-na-na. New area. Catacombs of Carthus. Doesn't it look lovely? Now, there's a couple of ways we can go. We can drop down here, which I kind of feel like doing. Shaking things up, you know? There is an item down there. Again, I cannot not pick it up, so I'm going to get that. Oh! Go away! You're horrible. So that's where we would normally go. But we ain't going to do that. Are you just going to... You're just going to come back forever, aren't you? So you can die again. Do I have to hit you when you're on the floor? No? Alright. Here we go. It's very quiet here. Hello. Sorry. Mind if I drop in? Okay. I hear someone pitter-pattering around down here. There you are. Haha. I think a ball. Ooh! I think a giant ball of skeletons might be starting to roll up and down. So we're just going to go ahead and try and stay out of the way of that, because that's obviously terrible. And this will plague our presence in this area reliably, I should say. Just let that come on back. Little skeleton ball. There they go. Lovely, huh? Oh, that's broken. Okay. Look at that guy. Is that a skeleton wearing a hat? It is a skeleton wearing a hat. Okay. Okay, that's lesson learned. You. I want your hat. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Didn't drop his hat. Didn't drop his hat. Oh God, I remember this area. Oh, these guys just keep reforming as well. Where's your master? Who's in charge of you? Oh God. I think these big pots have dangerous stink in them. We do not wish to anger the stink. This is a very, very particular kind of nasty stink. Oh, oh no. Oh. You see what I mean? It's floating head stink. We don't like the floating head stink. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Dangerous Stink is your nickname. It was a pleasure to meet you, Dangerous Stink. We're okay. We're okay. There's a big lad there. Oh! He's got invisible! Just beat him up. Beat him up! Beat him up! Please don't come back to life. I didn't get any souls. He's coming back to life. Oh! Who is it? Who's causing you to come back to life? Where are they? I wish to kill them. Oh! Plague me no longer, spirits. Look at you guys. You guys have got red eyes. Ooh. 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 Just going to try and get them to fall foul of the traps. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Okay, these guys don't seem to be coming back. I got an item from that one. I swear to God, if you come back... They look pretty dead. They look pretty dead. I think we're okay. Whoa, not so fast. I want that. I'm not going down there. Unless I want to go down there. They come back to life when their eyes are still white. I may have misremembered, but I think in this area you just have to kill them twice. Okay. They're a regular Sekiro. Oh, hi there, bud. Grab that. And hide. How far do you go before you come back? Not very far. I can hear you already. Oh, yeah, bonfire. We like those. I want that. I want that thing. This area, if I remember rightly, is quite sprawling. And so, really, we want to just not smell the roses. I kind of just want to get the hell out of here as soon as possible. Once he comes back up, I'm going to make a run for it down there. It's not very far. I don't have a lot of time. Let's go. Hello, rats. Oh, flip. A rat. Okay. Well, it's dead now. I remember where we are. I know where this place is. I've been here before. When I played it before. Yes, this is a shortcut that opens from the other side. I remember. And there's a boss across that bridge. Yes. It's all coming back to me now. Lovely. Oh. Hello, Spirit Knight Slayer Sorig. I can't flippin' see you because I'm... Okay. He pisseralled me quite expertly, but he's not killed me. So we're going to retreat down here and do a heal up and try and fight in an area that isn't a corridor. Well, that just seems like cheating, sir. Bonk. Bonk. Ran out of stamina. Okay. I can't see. Okay, I'm being really sloppy with this fight. I think I just need to be aggressive. Okay. Okay. Sir. This guy, come on. There we go. There we go. Easy peasy. Didn't need 7 Estus flasks to kill him, but he's gone. And that's all that matters. Techiweo, thank you for the resub. 28 months. Oh man, I am so late to the Bopple stream. Hope you're doing well. Your plotlessness. I am, thank you. I hope you're doing well too. Thank you for making it along. I appreciate it. Okay. I'm going to go for a tiny little further poke around, and then it's time for Terrible Platinum game. I hope you're all excited to learn some absolutely 100% relevant to Pancake Day facts. You are scary looking. Oh, well, no, maybe not. I sure did yeet you. Oh, come, stop. Is your defense mechanism exploding? Because that's really annoying. Okay, let's open this shortcut, which I think is through here. Hello. Come here. I don't care for gems. I would like upgrade materials instead. Not what I meant to do, but it still worked. Yellow blood pellet. Yellow blug pellet? What's wrong with me? Go to bed, Ben. Christ's sake. Okay, shortcut. Open. That's where we fought the boy. Now, these fun boys are all going to come to life. Which I don't like. But I think there's an NPC up here that I can talk to. I'm going to attempt to get to them and not die. We'll see how possible that is. I might be misremembering, actually. Maybe I haven't done the relevant quest, but I think sometimes there's someone up here you can talk to. I'm clearly misremembering. Never mind. So there's a boss fight up here. And you can also hit this bridge to make it collapse. Where if you're being chased by loads of skeleton men, which I'm not, because I'm amazing at this game, you can then climb down the collapsed ladder to access another area, because this game is very clever like that. Radiatron, I'm glad. I hope you enjoy it. Dark Souls 3 is fantastic. So good. Future wife is up there, I think. Oh yeah, I think she should be. Well, I've screwed that up, haven't I? You know what? Screw it. Let's go fight a boss. Let's go fight a boss. He's right here. He's right here. Here we go. Little Batman flash for luck. Touch goblet. It looks like a trustworthy cup, doesn't it? Yeah. That's fine. Ooh. The stench vessel. Take some screenshots. Uh-oh. Oh, hello there. Ooh. Well, which bits do you think I need to hit on this lad? It could be his giant bracelets. Hello. Ah. Barbara is strong. She withstood that hit like a champ. Please don't sweep me into the scary darkness. Oh, what's that? Oh, bloody hell, that's a big sword, isn't it? No, give me a bracelet. Give us your bracelet, come on. Oh, you little cheater. Come here. There's another one down. Bring that bracelet a little closer to me. Put your head further closer, son. He's surrounded by death gas, by the way. Oh! Sir, where are you going? Ooh, that's not good. Give us a look at that. Give us a look at that. It looks well good. Give us a look. Come on. Let's have a look. Whee! Let's have a look. Come on. Don't put it down there. What are you going to do? What are you doing? Oh, that's really hurting me. Bloody hell. No, I can't. I can't bloody reach it. Put your sword here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, but yeah, put it down. Stop it. Oh, stop repeating that move over and over again. I can't destroy the bracelet if you keep swinging it around. I also can't see you anymore now. Come on. Bring me that bracelet. Oh, you. Stop it. What's that? A melee build? Don't be ridiculous. Now he's going to do the stink gas at me again. Let's stay away from that. Alright, come on. Ah. Bit bloody tedious, isn't it? Come on, mate. Put your hand down. That's it. That's it. There we go. Get out of here, High Lord Walnir, you daft sausage. Good, Babs? Right back in the cup. The stink goes right back in the cup. Ah. And there we are. I think that's our first chair sitter from the Firelink Shrine that we've defeated. So that little cup / skull will sit on the throne where he once sat, if I'm remembering right. I may be getting that wrong, but I think I'm right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Whew. There we go. Nice and easy. Now, however, it's time for dinner, by which I mean a horrible platinum game. As threatened, we're doing one of these every single week. And today is Pancake Day, which means, that's right, it's time for the Jumping Coffee Turbo. How many jumping food games are there? I think there's about 20. I bought a fair few of them. You guys ready to learn about coffee? Here we go. Yeah, so this is the turbo version. As we discovered last week, the lore of the jumping games is really deep. And if you get the turbo ones, they jump faster. You just have to hold X. It's coffee time. We're going faster than they can pop. Delicious. More delicious, this crap again. Super mega amazing delicious. More super mega amazing delicious. First preparation, 800 AD. There you go, learn about coffee. What else we got? That's it, sorry, hang on, we'll get some more. Coffee beans are technically seeds. Don't say we don't teach you anything. The most coffee in the world grows in Brazil. The most coffee in the world grows in Brazil. That's weird. In US, only 2 states produce coffee. Alright. Espresso means pressed out in Italian. The most expensive coffee costs around $600 a pound. Or 600 pounds a dollar. You can overdose on coffee. Alright. The largest ever filled cup was 9 foot tall. The wording of these is so weird. There are 2 main types of beans. You ready? Arabica, and Robusta. I probably mispronounced those. The word coffee comes from the Arabic word for wine. Now I'm thirsty. Great stuff. Well, there we are, everybody. That is quite enough of that. Thank you so much for watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back with some more Dark Souls 3 next time. We'll be going to quite a fun new area, actually. It's very pretty. So I hope you enjoy it. But until then, you look after yourselves. Watch the list video that went out tonight on the channel. And go to TripleJumpShop.com. Get yourself some nice merch. I'll see you on Thursday where we'll be starting the Dead Space remake. We'll be playing through that. So I'm looking forward to giving that a go. But until then, you look after yourselves. And I'll catch you next time. Goodbye, everybody. Look after yourselves. My arm is so sore. Bye.